Hi, good morning. I hope you're having a good day so far today. So for me, I don't know exactly what I'm going to be getting up to, mostly because of the weather. It's very strange. Okay, so yesterday and the day before, it was, quite warm and it felt amazing to me. So, yeah, I was absolutely loving it and it was amazing. I needed that little break of warmth. But today, it's not gonna be at all. It might even snow. I don't know what's going on. The weather has been so strange. It's gonna be not necessarily cold enough to snow, but it might snow because it's gonna be raining. It is so strange. I don't know. Weather has been so just all over the place with the forecast, and I haven't really been able to see what's gonna happen until 5 minutes until it happens. It's so strange. But because of that, I have absolutely no idea what I'm gonna be getting up to yet today. The only thing that I do know that I want to get done today is finish crocheting with the yellow yarn and get started with the white. It's gonna be very interesting finishing that. Probably within a week or so, so not very long before that's done. But yeah, besides crocheting later on today, I don't know what I'm going to be getting up to today, but right now I just wanted to say good morning, and I hope you're having a good day so far today, and I'll see you in a little bit whenever I figure out what I'm doing. It is still very much the morning, but I wanted to give you a quick update on the string of dolphins that I got a couple of days ago. I still don't see any bugs on them, so it's making it very difficult to keep them quarantined. My cactus that I have, I didn't quarantine because that one was fine, so I figure maybe this one might be okay too to put where I want sooner rather than later, but I don't know. But also, it is currently raining. It's still very gentle, but I wanted to say I forgot to earlier. I brought the tomatoes that were outside. I brought them inside. They're in the garage currently, and I'm very happy about that because it's super windy out there. It's gently raining, thankfully, so that would have been okay, but with the wind, it's definitely a good thing that they are inside. And also, it is literally over 40 degrees colder today than it was yesterday. That is just absolutely amazing to me, and it doesn't make any sense whatsoever. But yeah, I just wanted to also say that I brought the tomatoes inside, and so far I think they're doing okay. I haven't checked on them. I am so confused right now. It's snowing. It was so warm yesterday and now it's snowing. I'll try and show you a little bit of it if I can, but yeah, I don't know. I don't think the weather knows what it's doing. Hi there, little maple tree. You enjoying the snow? This is so strange. I really do not understand what's happening. It's so weird. You're doing great, sweetie. It's very pretty out here, though. I will say that much. I'm getting covered and I've been out here for 2 seconds. Okay, it has been an hour since I was last out here, but I want to wrap the maple tree in the towels again just to make sure they're okay, because they are actually woken up from the winter, because they have a little bud on top. I checked that earlier, but because of that, yeah, I want to wrap the little ones' roots and make sure they just stay nice and warm. I don't mind that there's snow on them, and I'm sure they're gonna be okay, but I want to make sure that they're as warm as possible because it is snowing a lot more than I was expecting it to. Alright, there you go, little maple tree. Stay warm, sweetie. I most definitely should have put gloves on for that, but I made a tiny little snow triangle. Also, the flamingo that's in the maple tree container is absolutely hilarious how covered in snow it is. But yeah, I had to make a tiny little snow triangle. We did it! A couple of things. The sun is now out and the snow is pretty much completely melted. It got up to being 1.5 inches or so thick, but this is what I'm getting up to now. These are my hair wraps, and I don't think I have explained to you before very well what these are. And also they're just held up here by tape, and I realized something. This is a pin board or a cork board, so I have pins and stuff in here. I realized I can just put I have these. They're little thumbtacks, and I can put those in the pin board and hang these up because I have little loops for them so that they can go up, but I don't think I have explained what these are properly in the past. So at the bottom there's a little charm. This one happens to be a cat. got this one. Whoops. This one is a turtle. I also had another turtle, a dolphin, and a frog. But these are the two that fell down yesterday. But what it is it's like thread for bracelet making, and it gets tied around your hair. Yes, this is my hair, because this one had to be cut because it got way too long. I had these in my hair so much, and they stayed in my hair so much that they would like get all knotted and tangled, basically like a dreadlock type thing. But I had them in my hair for so long. I have this section of hair that's too much of it. It's right here, and I can tell it apart because the hair just feels different and it just grows differently, and that's where I would get all of them tied to. But they would just eventually fall out, or like this one, it would have to be cut out because like it would be way too long, and compared to the rest of my hair, like this would be like my natural hair coming through this would be like all the way down to here, and the hair wrap would still be there, so when you cut it, it would be like the natural length of my hair. So that's why they can't be reused, unfortunately. But I used to get these as like a souvenir when we would go to Disney World. I don't think they do it anymore, that's why I haven't gotten any, but I used to love them. It was like my favorite thing. But I wanted to hang them up so that way I could see them on that cork board, and I taped them to it without realizing I can just hang them up with a pin. You know, sometimes it's very annoying because your brain is just like, yeah, that would have worked, but I'm not gonna do it. But I will today. And I have them in order of how I got them. So this one was the first one that I got with the little frog and the pink and orange. And then I got this one second. And then my little turtle with blue and orange. And then my Christmas one, because we were there at Christmas time, with a dolphin on the bottom. And then the black and white one is the one that I got most recently, and it has, oops, that's backwards, and it has a little turtle on it as well. And most recently, meaning at least, probably at minimum 15 years ago. There we go. That's so much better. I can see them better, and they just like, they won't fall off. Yeah, that is so much better. I'm glad that I did that. And it only took me 2 seconds to do, which is also nice. And just being able to see these again, I had them out before, but I wasn't able to see them very well. Really making me happy. I think that's okay. I'm not entirely sure. I just charged the little light yesterday, and yeah, yesterday feels like a really long time ago, and I put it back, so hopefully that's okay. It's interesting to me that I have to use it even when the sun is still up, because the sun is technically behind me, so like I am not very lit up, so I think it's helping anyway. But yeah, today the weather has been so weird, but I have very much enjoyed it, because yesterday was super warm and amazing and sunny, and just like, yeah, it felt like summer, honestly, outside. So that was extremely nice. And then today it snowed. So much more than I was expecting, and it was amazing. I was even able to make a little snow triangle, even though it was more like a snowball with a nose this time. It still counts as a snow triangle. The little one is already melted, including all of the snow. It doesn't even look like it snowed. There is nothing. It is so strange, but honestly really cool. It's very cold as well right now too, especially compared to yesterday. I also am very grateful. I think I have figured out how to keep my pressure headaches away, which I know it's not gonna work every single time, but it did this time, and I am so grateful for that. So yeah, I didn't even get a headache with all this weather back and forth nonsense that's been happening. After it stopped snowing, I got the towels off of the little maple tree and let those dry for a little bit. It's very windy right now, so they were able to dry off a pretty good amount. So I unwrapped maple tree from their towels, let them dry and melt completely. The snow that was on them, I mean, melt completely. And I brought the tomatoes outside to be in the sunlight for 3 hours, I think. 2 or 3 hours? I think it was 3 hours. I'm not entirely sure. They were outside for a very long time in the sun though, which was very good. And then I brought them back inside now because it's super windy, and it's getting very cold very, very fast. It's obviously going to be freezing tonight. So they are inside for the night, and Maple Tree has the towels wrapped around them again. And they are awake, by the way, the little Maple Tree. There is a bud, a little leaf bud on the top of their stem, so they are awake. So that's one of the reasons why I want to make sure that they stay nice and warm during this cold. It's not going to last too long. I think it's just mostly tonight, and then it will be back to cool but mild temperatures again for the rest of the week, but they are technically awake, which is absolutely amazing. But yeah, besides the weird weather today, it's just been a normal day. It's been very nice and oddly extremely relaxing, even though very busy, which was interesting. So it's been a very nice day. Very confusing though. And as for right now, we are going to be finishing using the yellow yarn today. It is such a teeny tiny little amount left that we will definitely be finishing this today, and I'm very excited that we're finishing this color, because then we'll just need to make the border and then this blanket will be complete. And I honestly still can't believe that it's almost complete in less than 2 months, which is like, yeah, that's amazing. It might be exactly 2 months by the time we finish it, but yeah, it's just we have finished a blanket in 2 months, and that is just like, I can't believe that. But the reason why it's kind of sad for me that we're almost out of the yellow yarn is because once I'm done with this color, it means that technically, like, the temperature blanket is complete, if that makes sense. Again, I'm really bad with words, but hopefully you know what I mean, because all of this yarn is the colors from the temperature blanket that I used that we made last year. The center of this blanket, the gray, is the coldest temperature range, and then the yellow obviously is the warmest. That was on the guide for the blanket last year. But because I'm almost done with the yellow yarn, it just feels very interesting. I don't know quite how to explain it, but it's like we're finishing, like truly finishing the temperature blanket. I am very excited to finish this blanket. It's just one of those things where, you know, I kind of don't want to because I enjoy crocheting and knitting with you, but I am looking forward to starting a new project. I do pretty much think I have decided on what I'm going to be making next, but we will see. So I'm going to keep it a surprise until after I finish this blanket all the way. The ball of yarn is so tiny. It's definitely going to make it to the end of this side of the blanket. We have, where is it? There it is. Oops. This much left. That's it. And then we are all done. So let me use a little bit more of this here real quick until I get closer to the end, and then I will be right back to change the color with you. We are at the corner of the blanket, and this is all the yarn that we have left. That's it. That is absolutely perfect. I couldn't have done that if I tried. Now, before I use too much of it, because that's all that we have left, all of the yellow yarn has been used, but before I do any more stitches, I am going to tie the white yarn onto the blanket. This is officially the last color that is on this blanket because this is the border. That's it. Once we are done with 1 or 2 more rounds of this color, probably just the rest of this round, honestly, however much is left in it, and then one full round of the white, that'll be it. The blanket will be complete. This is going to be a little bit difficult to crochet with, isn't it? Because the yarn is a bit thicker than the other stuff that I was using. Oh no. This is going to be interesting, but we will make it work because this is the border on the temperature blanket, so it has to be this yarn. And also, if you just heard like cracking noises in the background, that was my window, just because it's super windy outside and you know how things kind of move. Also, because it's super windy, there's like a little bit of a draft in my windows, so it makes it smell very good in here, but it also does make it colder than it should be when it's windy, but it does smell really nice in here at least. But anyway, we officially have some white onto the blanket. We are all done with the yellow yarn. So now, because of that, we have, hang on a second, trying to get them all in one hand, or in my hands. These are the yarn that I have left from the temperature blanket. I still have obviously quite a bit of the blue and the gray, so this is what I will be using for the next project. But anyway, oh good, this is the shorter side of the blanket. That's nice. This is what all of the blanket looks like for today with all of the yarn colors crocheted. Now we just work on the border and then it will be done. It is so close to being finished, just like another round and a half probably, and that's it. So probably depending on how much crocheting I get done tomorrow and, you know, every day from here until I finish it, the most days will be about 6 days until we finish it, but who knows? I could finish it this weekend. I don't know. It is so close to being finished though. But anyway, yeah, that is gonna do it for the video today. So I hope you enjoyed it, and way more importantly, I hope you enjoy your day today no matter what you're doing. If it's a lot or a little, it doesn't matter. I just hope you enjoy your day. And as for tomorrow, again, I haven't really thought about it because of the weather. It's been so strange, so I just can't really, you know, plan anything. But I was kind of wanting to play Animal Crossing and show you my island because I have redecorated a little bit since last time. I think I like the way I have redecorated a little bit better this way because last time I wasn't super happy with I don't know what to call it. The area in front of like the town hall, the resident services, it's called something different in every game. I'm used to calling it the town hall, but the resident services area, outside of it, I was mostly okay and happy with it, but I think I like it a little bit better now. So I would like to show you that, but I don't know if I will tomorrow or not. We will figure that out tomorrow. But again though, as for today, just thank you so much for taking time out of your day to spend it with me, and I truly hope you have a good day. And yeah, I will see you tomorrow with the next video. Thank you again so much for being here. Bye. I'll see you later.